Hey my friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to do base makeup for summertime. If you are oily, combination, dry, no matter what kind of skin you have, you need to watch this video. This video will be in two parts. First part, I'm going to show you how to do base makeup like foundation, how to do foundation, concealing, highlighting, and in the second video, I'll show you how to do contouring, highlighting, and how to apply blush. Most of the time I get lots of complaint like our face getting oily after a couple of hours, or our foundation getting dark. I mean, foundation actually oxidize like after a couple of hours. Most of the time our foundation is like rubbing off from our nose like after a couple of hours, or our foundation get cakey, we have like lots of crease line. So I will show you how to prevent this or how to stop this. I have like so many useful tips, and yeah, I can't wait to show you guys. Yeah, it's pretty much cold outside because I'm living in the UK, but I know in Bangladesh it's literally hot right now. But my skin is very, very, I don't know, weird. I will say combination skin. My skin is combination because I have a very dry cheeks here. I have so many dry patches here, and I have very, 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 very oily T-zone. So this side is very oily. No matter what kind of weather is outside, my nose is always oily. What kind of products are actually good for oily skin? What kind of foundation you should use? What kind of primer you should use, right? Lots of questions in our mind. So in this video, I'm going to cover them all. So please share this video with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button, so whenever I upload a video, you'll get the notification. So without a further ado, let's get started. So first I'm going to use a moisturizer. This is Embryolisse Emulsion Hydra Matte Moisturizer. Usually I love my cream concentrate, but when it's summertime, I prefer a matte moisturizer. So yeah, I'm applying this all over my face. Even if you are oily or combination skin girl, you need to use a moisturizer. Then I will be using the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. This is a silicone based primer, as you can see, and I really do like this primer. It's completely transparent, and when you are going to apply your silicone based foundation on it, it will glide smoothly and your skin will look flawless. And my other recommendation of primer will be Rimmel Fix and Perfect and NYX Angel Veil. All of them are silicone based primer, and I really prefer silicone based primer when it's summertime. So here I'm using the ordinary one. It's completely transparent. Once it's applied, it comes out sort of like a white consistency. Now with the primer, you just need to use a tiny amount, just enough to cover up your whole face. So after priming my face, I'm going to color correct my face. So most of the time I have like a dark circle under my eye area, pigmentation like dark spot around my mouth area. So that's why I'm going to color correct with my orange corrector. This is LA Girl orange corrector. You can use a red corrector if you have a bit darker complexion, or you can use a peach corrector if you have very fair complexion. And with the help of my ring fingers, I am blending my color corrector. Now I'm going to prime my nose with a eyelid primer. Yes, I'm using my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot here. This is a yellow tone primer. You can use any eyelid primer of your choice. This is the only eyelid primer I have, so I'm using this one. My undertone is yellow, that's why I'm using this one. You can use Painterly if you have a pink or neutral undertone. And here I am taking a concealer brush from the Morphe eye brush set, and I'm using a very tiny amount on my nose, and I'm blending the paint pot as well. This will help to prevent a rubbing of foundation from our nose during the hot summer day. And I got this idea from one of the YouTuber named Nikia Joy, and this is honestly like the best trick ever. And now I'm going to use a loose powder. This is Natural Collection, a transparent powder. You need to make sure that you are using a very fine loose powder, and you just need a very tiny amount of it. So here I am taking a very tiny amount of powder and I'm tapping off the excess powder from my brush and I am applying this on my nose area. And this is the Blank Canvas F15 brush. And I'm also going to apply a very little amount of powder under my nose area and around my mouth area. So my face is going to secure for all day long. And now I am going to spray Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray all over on my face. And now I'm going to wait for 2 minutes to dry my face. Now here comes the full coverage foundation, which is no wonder Maybelline Superstay Foundation. My shade is Warm Sun, and I'm not gonna lie, this foundation does oxidize on our skin, but you can fix it. I will show you how to do that. And this foundation is good for any type of skin tone, especially oily or combination skin. And I will give you some other recommendation, which are e.l.f. oil free foundation. This is great for oily to combination skin, and L'Oreal True Match foundation, which is very good for normal to dry skin. If you want to prevent your foundation getting oxidized, you can actually use 1 or 2 shade lighter foundation shade than your skin tone, or you can use this one. This is a Makeup Academy Lightening Warm Foundation Mixture. So here I'm going to show you how to use this foundation mixture. See, this is my Maybelline Superstay foundation. If you think that your foundation is very darker than your skin tone or your foundation is oxidized, you can use just 1 drop of this foundation mixture and you can mix it with your foundation and see, and it's getting 1 or 2 shade lighter. To blend your foundation, you will be needed a very good beauty sponge. My favorite one is Morphe beauty sponge. I'm going to show you how I prepare my beauty sponge, actually how I damp my beauty sponge. So here I'm taking a bowl of water and here I'm dumping my sponge into the water and I'm squeezing it like 3 to 4 times. And you can see my sponge is getting bigger now and it's almost double in size. And yeah, your sponge is ready. Now I'm dotting some foundation on my cheek area and I'm blending my foundation with the beauty sponge. You need to dab your sponge on your face to blend your foundation. Don't drag your foundation, otherwise your foundation is going to move. And don't forget your ears and your neck area. And also I am blending this on my nose. And now it's time to highlight my face. Today I'm going to use Makeup Revolution concealer. My another recommendation will be Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. My shades are Nude and Neutralizer. So usually I put my highlighter under my eye area, around my mouth area, on the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, basically the high points of your face. And again I'm dabbing my sponge to blend my concealer. And here I'm using the pointed side of this beauty sponge. This Makeup Revolution concealer is a very full coverage concealer, almost a dupe of Tarte Shape Tape concealer. Oh, and here I'm using the shade C5. And now I'm going to set my foundation and concealer with this Natural Collection Transparent Setting Powder. This loose powder will set your concealer seamlessly and flawlessly without giving you any extra color. Now I'm giving you some other options. This is Makeup Revolution Lace Setting Powder. This powder has a pink undertone. This is very good for brighten up the under eye area. Or if you want to use a yellow powder, you can use Beauty Bakerie Yellow Flower Setting Powder. This will also brighten up your under eye, but again you can choose any loose powder of your choice. So here I am using my damp beauty sponge again and I'm going to apply quite a generous amount of powder under my eye area. Instead of a damp beauty sponge, you can use a dry makeup puff as well. Here I'm using my Sephora makeup puff and I'm applying this Natural Collection powder around my mouth area, on my nose area and a little bit on my forehead. Now I'm taking my Morphe Candy Apple Red brush set and I'm taking this big fluffy face brush and I'm going to apply some press powder all over on my face. And this is the Natural Collection Matte Press Powder. This is a very good matte powder for summertime and my shade is Warm. And I'm applying this all over on my face with this fluffy powder brush, and I'm also dusting off any loose powder from my face. And again, while you are applying face powder, don't forget your neck area and your ears as well. So here my base makeup is already done, and now I am going to do contouring, highlighting and blush off camera. So here is all done, and I'm going to do a separate video on this. And now I'm going to set my makeup with Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. This is the most favorite setting spray of mine, but you can use a Makeup Revolution Oil Control setting spray. This is a much cheaper option than the Urban Decay one, and this is also my favorite one. So whenever you're gonna apply setting spray on your face, always keep this kind of distance and always use setting spray in the X direction and the T direction. So you can cover your whole face and you're not going to waste excess amount of setting spray. And after applying the setting spray, I'm going to fan my face for 1 or 2 minutes, and this time don't move your face, don't smile or don't talk. So here I have done my under eye makeup, put some false lashes and apply a lipstick. And I am done. All the products name and the brush number will be listed in the description box below. If you like this tutorial, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and comment down below what kind of tutorial you want to see next. So I'll see you in my next tutorial. Till then, bye!